Class Act Sports taking you beyond the game, behind the scenes here at the 2011 NFL Scouting Combine.
One of the things I love about you, Red, you allow the players to be themselves. You know, I think leading up to the Patriots game, down was raw all week. The Pittsburgh game wasn't that way as much. Do you think that kind of hurt you guys leading into that Pittsburgh game in the first half?
Well, Victor, if that was the case, then I'll rip ownership, I'll rip head coaches, players, anything, you know, because I want to win. And to be honest with you, another reason I made that statement that we'll win it this year is because I'm going to see if I can will a championship.
Class Act Sports is pleased to be welcomed by the head coach of the Baltimore Ravens, Coach John Harbaugh. Thank you very much for taking the time. What do you have to say to those fans out there to handle the adversity of the way the season ended, unfortunately for you guys, going into the offseason and looking forward to actually winning the Super Bowl next season?
Well, I mean, we're going to try to get better. That's the goal. It's the goal of all 32 teams in the National Football League is to win the championship. And congratulations to the Packers and Mike McCarthy. They did a great job. They're a great organization. I thought they were a very resilient, relentless football team. And, that's kind of what we're about. We want to be a hard-playing, disciplined, class act. And that's what we try to do. And our time is coming, and we're going to do everything we can to make it this year.
It's Victor Green, Class Act Sports. We're here with the head coach of the 49ers. Coach Jim, how you doing, man?
Doing good, Victor.
Hey, what are some of the biggest needs you feel your team need to improve on this year?
No, we're not going to talk specifically about specific needs, other than to say that we're going to try to improve our football team at every position that we can. As it relates to the draft, you only get one pick every 32 picks, so it's important to take the best available player. With sights on, does that help our football team? Is there a need at that position? You'd like that to fit, but we just have to go through the process, respect the process, and get the best player we can every 32 picks.
Just asked Coach Ron Rivera the potential of trading out of the #1 spot because of the financial burden that it puts on a team trying to grow, especially with such a deep draft. He mentioned to me that anything's possible. We have to explore all options, and we look forward to going into the 2011 NFL Draft.
Victor Green, Jared Ginsburg here at the first day of the NFL Combine, home of the Indianapolis Colts, home of the 2012 Super Bowl. We're here amongst 300 of the best collegiate athletes. There's been a lot of things going on here. We had a lot of great interviews. Jared, we got Jim and John Harbaugh. What are your thoughts so far in this interview?
Oh man, we're just trying to take it all in. You're a former player. You went through this process. Now being on the other side, it's great to see you interacting with some of these guys. I'm so excited and appreciative for this opportunity to be working here with you, showing you fans some of the behind-the-scenes coverage that we're getting from NFL coaches to some of the guys that are trying to make the league to some of the guys that might not even get drafted, but regardless, all of these guys have one similar characteristic, and they are all class acts, and the fact of the matter is we are pulling for all of them.
Well, one other thing that they all have in common is they all trying to get drafted this year. Through this week here, a lot of players' stock will rise and a lot will fall. The unfortunate thing about it. But make no mistake about it, these guys will be stressed out. They're meeting with GMs, head coaches, owners, a bunch of scouts. They got to go through all trainings, the training staff of all NFL teams. So it's a lot of stress built up on these guys. Class Act Sports is going to take you beyond the game, behind the scene all week. And this is the first day here in Indianapolis at the NFL Combine. Well, we're here, we're doing work. That's what Class Act Sport does. We're Class Act, we're interviewing a lot of Class Act guys. Continue to follow us, classactsports.com. Follow us today as well, tomorrow as well, day 2 of the NFL Combine.
That's Victor Green. I'm Jared Ginsburg. Class Act Sports. It's a wrap.